Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ask Cray R. This is episode 6. Yeah, I know, episode 6 already, even though it has been a while since I've been making these episodes, but yep, it's back and it's still going. So I received more questions, and now I'm here to answer them, so let's get started. First question is from Dylan Thomas QZ8JC. And he asked, 1. Why does Mordecai punch Rigby so much on regular show? 2. Why does Benson yell at both of them? 3. Do you like the Looney Tunes show and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? 4. When is your birthday? And 5. What's your favorite color? Those first two questions you can find instantly online, so I'm not going to answer them here. 3. I like the Looney Tunes show, and I hate Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. 4. You already know when my birthday is, so I don't think I need to answer that. And 5, green, blue, orange, yellow, maybe red, but I'd say green out of all of them. Next question goes from Summerboy55, actually 50534, and he asked, 1. What is your thoughts on Wonder Pets in the City? 2. What Disney / or Pixar movies do you still like? 3. What is your least favorite episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy? 4. How do you feel about Boomerang airing classic Cartoon Network shows since February 2024? And 5. What is your favorite fast food place? 1. Well, after seeing the promos and the news, I'd say it looks hideous, disgusting, bad. Or if you want some better examples, take Gordon, James, and Henry's line from those Thomas and Friends episodes. Disgraceful, said Gordon. Disgusting, put in James. Despicable, finished Henry. That's my reaction in a nutshell. 2. I am not a fan of Disney anymore, but I'd say Toy Story. I mean, the first movie is a freaking classic. I have so much nostalgic memories from it. 3. That's a simple one. Easy. If It Smells Like an Ed. That episode's pretty bad. Either that or A Fistful of Ed. Because I feel so freaking bad for Double D. Like, they think that Double D is like one of those like mean bullies that likes to hurt people. But no. He just does those things unintentionally. And I feel so bad for that guy. Poor Double D. 4. I love that. Like, it was so unexpected. Did you not hear my reaction when I made that TV schedule video? I was so freaking speechless. Although I do not like how they're showing them at night. Why can't they show them like at 3 or 5 or something? Just some examples during the day. And 5. It's a tie between Burger King and McDonald's. I know I made a salute on Burger King and not McDonald's, but I don't know. I just didn't really want to do that, but I still like the place. It does have good food. Next question goes from JB Films 115, and he asked in 2 parts. 1. What's your opinion on Naughty Toyland Detectives, Rusty Rivets, Ready Jet Go, and Sonic Boom? 2. What's your favorite movie? 3. Do you prefer Sonic or Mario? 4. Do you think Nicktoons should shut down? And 5. What is your least favorite YouTuber? 1. I have never seen Naughty's Toyland Detective, Rusty Rivets, or Ready Jet Go, especially the first one. But looking at them, it's something I'm definitely not a fan of. As for Sonic Boom, I've barely seen any of it. I've seen a few clips. I think it's okay. I definitely do not like the treatment Cartoon Network gave him, especially when Christina Miller was in charge. Like, she would give him a chance, but eventually she'd put it on Boomerang, which was very stupid. It's like, bruh, can you just give your shows a chance and not drop them down to a channel that's supposed to be 24 hours, 24/7 of classic cartoons? Like, that was just a dumb decision. 2. Let's see. I guess Ed, Edd n Eddy's Big Picture Show. I guess. I would say Thomas and the Magic Railroad, but after hearing lots of those like complaints of people saying, "Oh, that movie sucks. Thomas barely gets any screen time. The live action segments are pointless." I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I do like the movie. Come on, people. It's not as bad as All Engines Go, for crying out loud. That's way worse. So I'd say the Ed, Edd n Eddy movie. 3. Mario. Not a fan of Sonic. Definitely not. Although I do like that Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog show with Dr. Robotnik and his 2 henchmen. That show's okay, but yeah, Mario's definitely better. 4. For sure! I mean, currently they're showing SpongeBob frickin' SquarePants 24/7, and they gotta stop. Like, come on, Nick. The anniversary was what? 5 months ago? So, you should have just stopped it after July, not continued it. Oh my god. John Flannery and Brian Robbins, just bring back The Loud House or Casa Sangres, whatever. I may not like those shows, but just do it for the fans. And maybe all those classics too. 5. The Engineering Family, by a long shot. Now for this guy's second batch of questions. Let's see. 1. Out of all the shows that you like, which one do you like the most? 2. Which is better, Franklin or Franklin and Friends? 3. What's your opinion on The Loud House? 4. Out of all the shows that you hate, which one do you hate the most? And 5. Do you like pizza? 1. So it's a tie between Thomas and Friends and Ed, Edd n Eddy. But if I had to really choose, I'd say Ed, Edd n Eddy. Because it's the best freaking cartoon ever. Even beating out SpongeBob, which tried to be the best, but right after season 5, it was starting to die big time. It's like, stop. 2. Franklin, by a long shot. I freaking hate the reboot. 3. I think I've stated my opinions a couple times before, but I don't like it. I'm not a fan of The Loud House. I've seen a few episodes, but it's something I'm not a fan of. 4. Caillou, definitely. Caillou is the worst cartoon on television, in my opinion. And 5. Yes. Yes, definitely. Okay. Next questions go for more questions from Dylan Thomas. I'm just going to say his first name. I'm not going to say the letters and numbers at the end. Anyways, 1. Do you think Nicktoons should stop airing SpongeBob 24/7? 2. What is your opinion on Life Antonio 990 and what are your thoughts of unblocking him? 3. Do you like Scooby-Doo or are you? 4. Do you like the Flintstones? And 5. Do you like the Jetsons? 1. Yes! Because like I said before, the anniversary's over. Look, Nick, I understand. SpongeBob makes you money, but stop sucking the sponge out. Just air something else. You got the Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Danny Phantom, Cat Scratch, The X's, El Tigre, Back at the Barnyard, The Mighty Bee. What else? Making Fiends, even though that show barely has any episodes. Purple and Brown. Does anyone remember Purple and Brown? Oh my god, I know that show was weird, but it was kind of cool. Robot and Monster, Korra, Avatar. You got all those Nicktoons and you choose SpongeBob. Wow, Nick. Just wow. You suck. And people are blaming Cartoon Network. Well, at least Cartoon Network's improving. At least they stopped the frickin' Teen Titans Go madness. But Nick is just, oh, SpongeBob, yay! No. So they really have to stop. 2. What is your... Oh, yeah, 2. I still don't like him, but he hasn't been mentioning me lately, so that's nice. And my thoughts on unblocking him? You asked that like I have unblocked him. No, I haven't. I don't plan to unless he apologizes and stop with the whole BS. 3. I do. I know some people can find it boring, like I remember Cash YouTube guy said that Scooby-Doo or Are You is kind of a bad show, but I don't think it's that bad. And that theme is catchy. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Where are you? We need some help from you now. Oh my god, such a classic, and that beat slaps. 4. I do. I frickin' love the Flintstones. Like, it's a classic. And I'm really happy Boomerang brought it back. Boomerang, you deserve a pat on the back for that. And 5. Not really. I'm not really a huge fan of the Jetsons. I do like the characters like George and Rosie and the kids. I like them, but I'm just not really a fan of the show. I do like that crossover with them and the Flintstones, though. That was a good crossover movie, but yeah, good crossover. But I'm just not a fan of Jetsons by themselves. Next question goes from Logan the Silly Engine, and he asked, 1. Have you ever heard of Djibouti dubs? 2. What's your opinion on The Price is Right? 3. Have you ever seen how it's actually made? 4. Do you like Adam Sandler movies? And 5. Have you noticed that they've been bringing back some old Billy Mays commercials? 1. Never heard of it. 2. I like it. I don't watch it as frequently as I do like Deal or No Deal or People Puzzle or Switch or Beat the Bridge or America Says. But I'd say it's fine. I'd say it's a classic. I do like Bob Barker in that show. Oh my god, such a classic. 3. I haven't. 4. I guess. I'd say yes. Why not? And 5. No, actually. I have not. And considering the fact that Billy Mays has sadly passed away in 2009, I'm actually surprised by that. Like, I have seen the commercials back then when I was a kid. They are nostalgic. Hi, Billy Mays here, and I'm here to sell you a product that I'm sure you're going to be buying. Let me explain it to you. So you put this on the floor, you put water on it, and then you vacuum it. OxyClean. It keeps the tough stains out. I really love how he yells in his commercials just so he can, like, make people buy his stuff, like what Do Not 1999 has been saying. Like, if you say if you make a commercial and say something like, "Hi, what's up? Here's our new product. Buy it now." No one's gonna buy. You gotta shout. You gotta give lots of energy in order for people to actually properly buy them. So yeah, Billy Mays is a legend. Definitely. I remember that one video he did on his channel when he ordered food like at McDonald's or something at the drive-thru. Oh man. Seeing that video and seeing Billy Mays himself, it just reminds me of those good old days. May God rest his soul. Next question goes from Bubba's World, and he asked, 1. What's better, Timu Mizumi or Bubble Guppies? 2. What's your favorite meal? And 3. What's worse, Baby Shark's Big Show or Caillou? 1. I hate both, but if I have to choose, I'd say Timu Mizumi because as bad as that show is, at least there's someone from Blue's Clues on that show. Donovan Patton, who voices Bot, the robot. 2. I'd say hamburgers and french fries, definitely a classic. And 3, oh man, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Caillou. Like, Baby Shark's Big Show is bad, but at least Baby Shark himself doesn't act like a freaking spoiled brat. Like, God. Next set of questions go from Dylan Thomas again, and he asked, 1. Why do you hate snow? 2. Why are you not as energetic as you were 6 years ago or 2 years ago on YouTube? 3. What is your favorite sport? 4. What is your favorite color? And 5. What is your favorite holiday? 1. I don't hate snow. I just said that I would get rid of it because, like, would you really want snow on your yard unless if you really want to make snow angels or create like a hill to slide down? Like, I did not say I hated snow. I don't know, I just don't want my entire backyard to be filled with snow. Unless if it was that time of year like how it is right now. 2. Well, I don't really know why. Like, back then when I was like 16, 17-ish, I would just be in my room and yell a lot. because I'm happy. I'm not saying, like, in every single video I'm not happy. Like, sometimes I don't really feel like talking loud, or sometimes I just want to stay quiet. And besides, I'm usually filming when some of my family members are around me, so I don't want to, like, distract them or anything, so I have to stay quiet. But it's not like, this is not like this because I'm sad a lot. No, it's just, like I said, I don't really feel like yelling in all my videos, but I'm usually sometimes energetic. Like, sometimes I shout a lot when I'm happy, like showing off good news and stuff, but yeah, you should get my point. 3. I haven't played them for a while, but when it comes to watching sports, I guess football, it's kind of entertaining. 4. You answer that. 4. You asked that question already. So go back like 10 minutes before this question actually was typed to hear my answer. And 5. I might say Christmas, because it's that time of year. Ho, ho, ho. You get presents and stuff. Although my second favorite might be Thanksgiving, because you can eat a lot, and that's where my birthday lies. So, yeah, or at least near it. Sometimes it's actually on Thanksgiving, which is crazy. Halloween's good too, but it's too spooky, too courage-like. Next question goes from Tai He, and he asked, oh brother, 8 questions. Okay, Tai He, if you're watching this, you are only allowed 3 to 5 questions per comment. Like, take a look at my reply. You see? You're only allowed 3 to 5 questions per comment. Sad face. So make sure you remember that next time. Anyways, you asked, 1. Can you do a character's voice impression? 2. What is your favorite game show? 3. Do you prefer King of the Hill better than Family Guy? 4. Do you ever play Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled? 5. What's your favorite restaurant? 6. Do you have memories of Cubo? 7. Do you like Baby Looney Tunes? And 8. Have you ever... I don't really understand that. Have you ever, I think you meant heard of Angry Video Game Nerd and Nostalgia Critic? 1. Obviously I can do the Eds. Ed, butter toast. Double D, intriguing. Eddie. Eddie, I'm gonna get some quarters right now. Get some candy. Well, I can also do Beavis and Butthead. Hey, buddy, look at that guy. He broke the law. Yeah, breaking the law is cool. Here's Hank Hill. Hi, buddy. What's going on? You better buy some propane and propane accessories before I kick your ass. And all those guys. I don't want to do it anymore because we're going to waste time here. Anyways, yes. 2. I'd say Deal or No Deal. Classic. Open the case. Yay, it's low. Yeah. 3. Yes, frick Family Guy. 4. I haven't. 5. That's a tough one. But for the record, I'll say Denny's. Good soup there, and crackers. 6. Yes. Also, before you guys ask, I have seen that very fake and very terrifying and whatever you want to call it, shutdown where all the characters were going down. And many people are like, oh my god, it's real! No. You can clearly tell it's fake. And if you call the number, when you call the number, it's a Rick roll. So obviously it's freaking fake. People, stop thinking it's real. 7. Yes and no. I'm not saying I'd say it's slightly good, but let's be real. I only watch for the Ed, Edd n Eddy voice actors, Granny, and of course, Lola. I mean, come on. In my opinion, that show has the best version of Lola. I know no one's going to agree with me. That is an extremely unpopular opinion, but that's just my opinion. I cannot stand Space Jam Lola. She is disgusting. And 8. Yes. I'll just say yes because I don't understand that. Next question goes from Jordan Blue City 99, and he asked, 1. Have you seen the Nickelodeon series Kablam before? 2. Which character named Lola is better, Lola Loud or Lola Bunny? 3. Which animated character is better, Pearl Krabs from SpongeBob or Winnie the Pooh? 4. How many more episodes or how many more of these Ask Cray R videos are you going to do? 1. No, I haven't. 2. Well, that depends what Lola version we're talking about. Are we talking about Space Jam version, Baby Looney Tunes version, the Looney Tunes show version? Because no matter what, I'm still going to say Lola Bunny because I freaking hate the Loud House. And Lola Loud's probably a little sheet anyway. 3. Okay, as much as I do not like Winnie the Pooh, I'm going to have to choose him because that SpongeBob character cries a lot and it's bad. And 4. Well, let's just be reminded of this. I brought this series back way too late. So I don't know about that yet. I'll probably update you on that later on, but for now, let's just keep the series going. I mean, who knows? I might stop next year, but we'll have to wait and see. Next question is more questions from Bubba's World, and he asked, hang on, okay. 1. What's your thoughts on Artie Raccoon reviews? 2. Out of these SpongeBob episodes, those shown, which one do you think is the worst? 3. What's your favorite animated atrocities? And 4. What's your opinion on The Lion King, 1994? 1. I'd say he's a cool guy. I wish he would acknowledge my comments and my channel more, but yeah, I'd say he's way better than frickin' DC Network and Jamie Snowden, because at least he's calm and he doesn't say anything like, "Oh my god, this show's short too much, stop." Nuh-uh. 2. Let's see. One Course Meal is a bad episode because of that suicide thing. YouTube, don't you dare copyright me or get me in trouble with that. Stuck in the Ringer. You spelled ringer wrong. But yeah, that one where he gets stuck in the ringer. And SpongeBob, You're Fired. I would say SpongeBob, You're Fired because, come on. SpongeBob gets fired for a frickin' nickel? Mr. Krabs, how stupid can you be? And I thought Patrick was stupid, but you take the cake. So yeah, that episode's way worse. 3. I guess his animated atrocities on those bad SpongeBob episodes. And I guess the Problem Solvers too. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Where he keeps talking about the colors all over the place and stuff. And 4. Well, I may not be a fan of these other Disney movies, but I would say it's okay. I mean, it's way better than that frickin' live action remake. Ugh, that's disgusting. Also, I've been wanting to tell you guys this. I don't know if you are able to remember this or not, but if I'm correct, if I'm not too mistaken, The Lion King has that song, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Does anyone remember that song? Like, it was all over the place back in YouTube's glory days. Like, these two characters, the dog and the hippo, named Pat and Stanley, they would dance and sing the song. And I thought the hippo singing the song alongside the tokens, I thought that was a little bit cursed. Like, hearing the whole away. I thought that was cursed. I didn't see the video back then, but I suddenly came to it, like, I want to say 2022-ish, and it was stuck in my head. Like, I don't mind the whole, the that whole shoop-de-wee, I don't know. I don't know how they would pronounce it, but yeah, that's kind of cool, and I do find the memes fine, but just the whole yodel that the token singer would do, I find kind of just weird and unsettling. Yeah. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts about this, the whole Lion Sleeps Tonight song. That was one of YouTube's older memes back then. Anyways, next question goes from Cash YouTube Guy, and he asked, 1. Which is better, Franklin or Oswald? 2. Have you seen Frisky Dingo? 3. Which is worse, Mike the Knight or Nella the Princess Knight? 4. Do you still hate Booba? And 5. Which show is creepier, Ubi or JJ the Jet Plane? 1. I'd say Franklin, because, well, yeah, Oswald I still don't like. At least Franklin's theme song is cool and kind of catchy. So yeah. 2. Never. I haven't. 3. I'd say Mike the Knight, because I know both of these shows here are about knights. At least Nella doesn't teach kids how to take people down, or if you guys know what I mean. 4. Yes, definitely. Like, according to Cold Cherry Studios, he said that Booba's like mutated slushies. He's not wrong, I mean, he's not wrong. They are mutated slushies that came from 7-Eleven. And 5. I'd say JJ the Jet Plane. Like, I don't find Ubi creepy. All he is a hand puppet with eyes. That's all he is. While JJ the Jet Plane is a much more creepier version of Thomas the Tank Engine. Like faces on engines and trains I can understand. I'm cool with. But faces on planes and the faces move? Ugh! That's so horrifying. Ugh. And it's no wonder why I want JJ to be forgotten. That show completely sucks. Okay, next question goes from Wubsy the Coolest Gerbil, and he asked, 1. Do you know what the word Ebony means in this ethnicity? 2. What's your opinion on Rule 34? 3. Do you prefer Wawa Wubsy's animation over Yin Yang Yo's? 4. Have you ever felt sorry for Meg Griffin because of the way she was treated in Family Guy? And 5. Do you find SpongeBob overrated these days? I love how you said SpongeBob. That was funny. 1. No, I do not. 2. I don't even know what Rule 34 is. But judging by your answer, I'd say it's bad. I'd say it sucks. 3. I do. Like I did mention in my Noggin video that the animation's okay, so yeah, I'd say so. 4. Yes, definitely. Like, one of the main reasons I do not like Family Guy, guys, is because of how poorly they treat Meg Griffin in the later seasons. It's like, Peter, what did Meg do to you? She's just trying to be a nice girl. She's not being a troublemaker or anything. Why are you being like, shut up, Meg. Shut up before I poop on you. Peter. And it's not just Peter. Lois and Chris and Brian and Stewie, they all treat Meg like crud. It's just wrong. And people are like, ha ha ha, that's so funny. Meg sucks. Guys, it's not funny. It's just not. How would you feel if you were Meg and you were treated bad in the show? Would you be laughing after that? Because I wouldn't. And 5, for sure, definitely. Next question also goes from Bubba's World. He asked, out of Mel Blanc and Jim Cummings, who do you think does a better job at voicing Taz and why? I'd say Mel Blanc, because he can pull off a good evil dog voice and still do the whole thing. And the last question is also from Bubba's World, and he also asked, 1. What's your opinions on the Gene Deitch and Chuck Jones era of Tom and Jerry? 2. Out of Jim Cummings, Tom Kenny, Donovan Patton, Tom Kenny, Chris Phillips, Brianna Gentilia, Tara Strong, Jeff Bennett, and Corey Burton, who do you think does the best job at acting and why? And 3, favorite and least favorite episode of Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes? More like cartoons. Alright. 1. Chuck Jones is okay. Gene Deitch is I guess it's kind of bad. Like, both of them are definitely nowhere near as good as the classic Hanna-Barbera one that I grew up with. But, yeah, the Chuck Jones ones is okay. I would definitely prefer that one. 2. Um, Jim Cummings? I don't think I really heard of him or his voice, so I can't say much. Tom Kenny is okay. Like, aside from SpongeBob, his other shows like Cringy Time, The Powerpuff Girls. I think, yeah, he voice acted for Foster's Home, etc. He's fine. Donovan Patton's good. Chris Phillips is fine. Chris Phillips, like with his voice on Nick Jr. Face. Hi there, Face here. Burr, burr, burr. We'll be right back. Nick Jr. Burr, burr, burr. We'll be right back. Haven't heard of that person. Tara Strong's good. I love her voice acting on The Fairly Odd Parents and I guess Ben 10. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls, she did fine too. My Little Pony, heck nah. Jeff Bennett, haven't heard much of him. Corey Burton, haven't heard much of him either. Donovan Patton, of course, he did Joe on Blue's Clues and Bot on Team Umizoomi. So out of all of them, I'm gonna give the crown to Tara Strong. Like, come on, her voices are cute, and especially for Bubbles. And my favorite show from her is definitely The Fairly Odd Parents. Very good classic. For runner-up, I'd say Donovan Patton, and then third place would be Tom Kenny. Chris Phillips, I forgot about him. He can get fourth. I do like his impression of Nick Jr. Face. And 3, favorite episode, let's see. From Tom and Jerry, I'd say The Lonesome Mouse, because even though it does feel like a sad episode or cartoon, whatever you want to call it, Tom and Jerry actually speak. And for someone like the Nostalgia Critic that said in his Tom and Jerry movie, he said that Tom and Jerry don't talk. Dude, you're someone that's been watching Tom and Jerry for God knows how long, and you have not heard Tom nor Jerry speak? I mean, some people would find it cursed to seeing or hearing Tom and Jerry speak, but in that short alone, I think it's cool, and it's a nice breath of fresh air, honestly. Looney Tunes, on the other hand, it's a tie between Bugs Bunny Rides Again and Duck-a-Muck. Of course, I can include Rabbit Rampage in that too, but I don't know. I would say Bugs Bunny Rides Again. Like, that short's a classic. And I do love how Bugs and Sam plays cards towards the end. And then Bugs Bunny would actually cheat at cards. Oh my god. That's so funny. As for the least favorite ones, let's see. Tom and Jerry, I'd say, I would say any of the episodes when they would take care of that baby thing. Like, I can't stand those. As for Looney Tunes, I think, how about that episode when he races that stupid turtle? And in the end, he's like, ain't I a stinker? That one kind of sucks. I'm not a fan of that one. All right. Yeah, that was a lot more zoom-ins than I expected, but yeah, I had to show off everything I could. See if I gone through everything, just make sure. I know I usually don't do this, but I think it's a way to include it, yeah. Yeah, Nicktoons should definitely shut down. I wish they did. Okay, that's it. Wow, 34 minutes. I think that's the longest time I've ever done these videos, as Cray R Ask Cray R videos. I know I don't intentionally make these so long, but there's so many things I gotta say. And with these whole 15 question thing, especially with how many questions you guys are asking me, I really think I should change this up. Maybe you can ask like 3 questions per comment, and I can still make that 15. You're welcome to make other comments, like spam a few comments if you like, but they have to be like 3 questions per comment. Or unless if this comment section wants to have like 50 questions, that's cool too. But yeah, I'll probably say something in the comments. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next Ask Cray R episode. All right, have a good day, guys, and see you later. Bye.